It's time for some breakfast. Whew. Let's go have some breakfast, guys. All right, so I woke up this morning and weighed in at 158. So I've been eating an obscene amount of calories and I'm not gaining any weight so far. I think I'm at around like 2,200, which for me is a lot. I usually am perpetually dieting at like 1,400, 1,500, and the lowest I got was 153 on 1,400 or 1,500 calories. I had family come in June and July, and each time they visited for a week. So in that week, or in those weeks, I went up from 153 to 160, and I decided that instead of dieting, I'm just going to live my life because I'm sick of constantly having garbage training sessions and, you know, sleeping and being tired and dragging and all of the above. So I asked you guys what I should do for my YouTube, for my videos, and you guys gave me really good ideas. The easiest one being what I eat in a day. So let me show you. So here I have eggs that aren't seasoned because my white boy made them and he doesn't season my eggs, you know, in case one day I wake up and I decide that salt just isn't a thing anymore. Salt and pepper. No, but I usually have my breakfast made for me because I'm spoiled. So here, now that they have pepper on them, it's Olivia. She had her breakfast too. So I have 3 eggs, and then I usually have coffee and I sweeten it with blackstrap molasses. You guys have heard me talk about this a lot. I'll put a link to this down below because this is like the most amazing thing for me ever. It's a game changer. Let me read you the label because I'm obsessed with this. Okay, so it's a sweetener. It's molasses, but it's unsulfured, so it's not filtered. So it has 20% of your calcium, daily calcium, 20% of your iron, and then 600 milligrams of potassium, which is 17% of your daily potassium. That's some good stuff. So as I've said a million times, female athletes are chronically low on iron. So this is a game changer because there's only so much liver I could choke down. I put about a serving in here. There we go. It's about a serving. Look how dark that is. It's like so sweet that it's bitter. And then I put my coffee right over top and it like warms it up and it helps mix. It's taking forever. Okay. Pretty simple. Eggs, bread. So this is special bread that I have my mom bring for me when she visits. This is like my favorite bread and it's the only bread I'll eat. Los Angeles people, if you haven't eaten lavash in your life, you're missing out. It's flatbread. It's very, well, when I first got it, it was very soft. Now it was in my freezer because my mom got she got me a lot. And then, yeah, you can unfreeze it and then I eat it with my eggs in the morning. Oh, another thing I add to my coffee, which I'll also link for you guys, is this, again, can you see that? It's like a micronutrient bomb, so it's like, so good for you. And I don't use a lot. I used to drink one of these a day when I was dieting because when you're dieting, you have less room in your diet for calorie or micronutrient dense foods, because if you're eating less calories, you can't consume as much food, so you're gonna consume less nutrients, right? So I'll drink one of these a day. Now that I'm eating so much more, I only use like 2 to 4 ounces of this instead of the 11 ounces, because I'm eating so many more calories that I don't need to kind of supplement like that as much. I also don't need as much protein because I'm taking in so many calories. I'm not gonna get too into like the science behind it, but that's what I do. So now you guys just watch me eat or what? I also have some orange juice in the morning. Fun fact, vitamin C helps with iron absorption. About 1 glass. And then someone left some fish oil out for me. When I'm looking for a fish oil supplement, I usually try to find something with a high EPA and DHA content. And this one has 900 in 1 pill. So I have 2 pills, so I can have at least like 3 to 5 grams total a day combined with all the other stuff I have. This bread has like 6 protein per serving, 4 carbs, and 0 fat. Eat your breakfast. Now that I'm done eating, it's about 10 o'clock. I usually don't eat again until like maybe 1. And since I'm doing 2 days, I will be training and then I will eat after. So see you guys then. Hey guys, welcome to my office. So I'm having my 2nd cup of coffee. Today I have a few things on my list. Before I do my first training session, I'm going to answer some emails and I'm going to set up new clients for their training programs. So that's what I'm up to today. I'm also going to be shooting. You guys gave me a lot of really good advice, good ideas for my YouTube channel, so I'm going to be working on those today. And then I'm also going to be working on some editing. So you guys may or may not know, I just opened a apparel and merchandise company called Strength Merch, and although my powerlifting coaching and my athletics coaching company, A-Team Athletics Online, Team Powerlifting, although I've had those companies for a while, since 2015, I recently started Strength Merch. And Strength Merch was a way for me to subsidize my income after the pandemic hit. So when the pandemic hit, I didn't get picked up to teach for, extra semesters. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if they are going to pick me up or if they're not going to pick me up, but that's income that I was relying on. My coaching company has done really, really well through March, and then as of March, I think people had a little bit more trouble with getting gym access or affording gym access, affording coaching, and so this is another stream of revenue that has helped to support me and the team, so I'm really appreciative. It also is really cool because it gave people a way to support the team who may have wanted to support the team but who couldn't because they were getting in-person coaching or they were getting coached by someone else. So this is it's been cool to see people who have really been supportive of strength merch, strengthmerch.com, and just supporting our events and stuff like that in general, even with their own coaches, which I really appreciate. I don't think, I don't have a scarcity mentality. I really believe in supporting other coaches, and I really like when I see really strong coaches helping female athletes develop into the best that they can be. So today we will be working on some new members training sheets. As y'all may or may not know, I do everything on Google Sheets. Mostly I do like emails and I do some on our website, but for the most part I really like Google Sheets because it allows me to customize everything on here. So what I do and what my routine looks like when I'm creating a sheet for a new person is I'll go to I have an admin panel, and my admin panel will pop up with what phase everybody's in. So for some people, if they're a new client, they get their initial documents, which includes their athlete stats tracker where they track their goals. It includes a macros and measures page where they can track their macros, their body weight, when they're lifting, when they're doing cardio, all that stuff. And then I will go in and I will check their survey responses. So I send them a survey or a questionnaire, and they fill it out and they tell me all their goals, they tell me all their stats. So with all of this information in mind, I will go in and I will create their macros. And people ask, how do you determine someone's macros? After doing this for so long, I can pretty much eyeball people's macros based on their body weight, their height, their activity level, things like that, and kind of go from there. I try not to start people off on too high of protein, especially if they haven't had protein regularly in their diet or a high protein diet, because some people experience some discomfort with a high protein diet, and that is because your stomach doesn't have the proper enzymes or the quantity of enzymes required to digest your protein. If you're drastically going to intake, or if you come from a vegan background and you switch to a high protein, high meat based diet, you're going to have discomfort. And the discomfort isn't because meat is evil and vegan diet is the way to go, or whatever people come up with. It's just because your body lacks the enzymes it needs in order to digest properly. So anytime you're making a change in your diet, you want to make small changes and kind of build up into whatever diet it is. So I try to be a little bit more on the conservative side and not introduce a whole bunch of protein to newer clients all at once. All right, so I'm gonna go work on that and drink my coffee, and I will link back with y'all at lunch. All right, guys, I'm about to start warming up to train. I finished my second cup of coffee today, and I'm training later than usual. I usually train in the mornings, but because I'm filming today, I'm a little bit on the slow side. So I'm gonna be doing my mobility work, and then I'm gonna hop into my first training session of the day. I've been training twice a day lately, which is why my calories have been going up a little bit. So after I train, I will show you what I'm having for lunch.
Exhausting to be like fucking animals. I've got my laces tied, ready to take on the world. My jeans are tight, don't care to look like a fool. I've got my cards and numbers. My cards and numbers.
All right, guys, I'm done with my AM session. It's actually the afternoon because I started my workout too late. I got caught up with work. I'm gonna hop in the shower and then I'm gonna have lunch. I usually try to have lunch first, but I'm super sweaty because it's super hot because it's so late in the day. So I will be right back. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm starving. I'm about to show you my absolute favorite meal. I would eat this for every meal because I love it so much. All right, I got it going right now, but it is 8 ounces of pork and 200 grams of sticky rice, and I'll show you how I kind of put that all together. All right, I know it doesn't look like much, but I marinated the pork in like some Asian seasonings. So we got ginger, garlic, soy sauce, rice vinegar, brown sugar, garlic powder, onion powder, chili flakes, a bunch of stuff, okay? And then we cooked it on the grill, which I love. And then I made some sticky rice. And you guys, this is a lot of food, but you know, your girl is a big girl, so she gotta eat. And then I put this sauce over it. It just makes it extra yummy. It's only 20 calories for 18 grams. I don't use a lot, so I don't really count it. Even if I do like 2 servings or 3 or 4 or 5 servings, I don't really care. I'm not super strict about my macros while I'm, you know, basically in a kind of surplus or maintenance. So that's what we have. I'll actually post the macros like somewhere in the corner, and I will be back after this meal. All right, ladies and gents, it is snack time. I'm gonna show you a snack that I am a fan of. Sometimes I have yogurt and fruit, but I've been in the mood for some cottage cheese lately, so I'm gonna have that with some fruit that I already cut up. So I will show you. We have my bowl. I'm going to add some fat-free cottage cheese, 2 servings, so that's 1 cup. 226 grams. It's a lot of cottage cheese. And then I have some kiwi, already sliced up, ready to go. 105 grams. Bernard, you can't have my kiwi today. All right, and I have some walnuts here that I'm going to add. And as you see, the hounds have all arrived because I always give them kiwi and walnuts. But mommy's got to eat walnuts. Usually I put about 14 grams, which is about half an ounce of walnuts, because they're very, very calorie dense, but they also have a lot of good micros in there. They have polyunsaturated fats. They have potassium. Oopsie, dropped some. And usually I put 14. I might put a little bit extra in there today because it's really good for you. All right. So I have about 20 grams in there. Come on. Yeah, there we go, 20 grams. And this is what it looks like. See? Good to go. And then the rest of the walnuts go to the pooches. Want some walnut? And then Olivia also gets walnut. Am I supposed to actually show myself eating this? I don't know. It annoys me to eat on camera because I usually multitask while I eat. I usually work while I eat. So there we go. So this has, just the cottage cheese has 26 grams of protein. And 14 carbs and 390 grams of potassium. And 16% of my daily calcium. And let me tell you, it's delicious. It's sweet, it's savory, it's crunchy, it's creamy. There's about to be a war in my house over food, with Olivia leading the charge. Alright guys, I'm going to give you guys the macros for this, plus my total macros for the day so far. I'm not sure if I'm going to do my second workout today. I'm super tired and have to be up early tomorrow. I might do my second workout tomorrow. I haven't taken a rest day so far this week, and I've been doing 2-a-days, which is why I can get away with eating so much right now. Thunder and lightning. Crazy. All right, y'all. I will see you for dinner, where I will probably be having a chicken salad. Until then. Guys, it's the last meal of the day. I'm making myself a salad. I'm making some chicken for the doggies. And here's what I'm gonna have in it. I can't tell if you wash it or if you got it off. You're hunting for your dinner? Are you gonna hunt for a meal I made for you?
She's got the smile.
Oh shoot. Way too much in there. That is 5 servings. Damn, that's like 250 calories of dressing.
Oops.
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 Big Mel's gonna get bigger.
Barely fit her in the door now.
Big salad.
Are you videoing yourself eating?
This is why I only record when I'm alone. Because people judge me. Even though they watch every single piece of content I create.
About 4:45, the alarm goes off. After I eat a shake, I go to the gym, and then I work. After work, I go back to the gym. After I eat my post-workout shake.
I'm making my full day of eating. Oh my god.
I know people are gonna have things to say about me supplementing with the breast milk just because breastfeeding in our culture is kind of like a taboo thing.
You want breast milk?
When I tell people, hey, I'm buying this breast milk and I'm gonna put it in my shake, and I'm gonna drink it, I know that they're gonna say, hold up, what other weird stuff are you doing?
No, that's
Maybe
weird
I'm
enough.
frustrated or something.
Just that alone is weird. Don't worry about that.
Bodybuilders. Now we're gonna watch real sports people.
Okay.
Well, first of all, there's no backstabbing going on here, okay? Okay? Understand me?